video is about replacing this failed blower motor with this motor that was bought from our company, United HVAC Motors. Stick around for the entire video to the end, and I will show you the #1 reason that causes problems in installation. In this HVAC system, we have an X13 blower motor, which I'm going to show you how to change it out with this motor. So the first thing that you do is you go to your main panel and you turn off the breaker for the air conditioner. Next thing that you do, you need to remove these wires, but before you remove the wires, go ahead and take a picture of it so that you remember where they go. Or you can remove the wires to the motor. This one has 2 harnesses that unplug. The next thing that you want to do is this squirrel cage you want to take out of the system. Most of these squirrel cages have a couple screws up here that we need to take out. In this case, they are 5/16, which we have a hex driver. So there we go, we have the motor taken out. The next thing that you want to do is you want to loosen the set screw, which is right here. Tool is a 3/8. So that's loose. The next thing you want to do is remove these 3 bolts that hold the motor in. This one's a 13 millimeter. So the next thing you're going to want to do is get this shaft pushed through. The next thing we want to take this belly band off and these 3 legs because we need to use it on our new motor here. We're done with this one. We're going to move to this motor. This is a replacement motor from our company, United HVAC Motors. It's ready to install. It comes pre-programmed. When you install this belly band back over it, you want to do it so that it's pretty much halfway on this motor. For balance reasons, you see how we have it right there halfway? And we also don't want to block these ports with the legs. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and put it about right there. So once you have the belly band on, you get these legs loosely in here. So once we have this motor and the 3 legs put back on there, we're going to go ahead and tighten up this belly band. So we have it all ready to go. Now it needs to go back into the squirrel cage. There's the other side where the set screw came out of. So we want to go into the side that does not have the set screw. You are going to notice that this shaft right here has one side that's flat, and the flat side needs to go to where the set screw is. So on this side, let's go ahead and where the set screw is, let's get it started back in there again so we can see where it's at. And we're going to leave this facing upwards. Let's go to the other side of the squirrel cage. So let's leave our shaft facing upwards so we can get that set screw. And then let's go ahead and get these 3 legs back reinstalled. So we already are encountering an error here, and the issue here is that the squirrel cage, the blower fan, is actually a little bit too close to the bottom and it's binding up. So in this case, the belly band actually has to be moved a little bit to enable this blower fan portion to be more centered. So let's go ahead and do that. While this is halfway installed, we're going to go ahead and loosen up the belly band so we can recenter the motor. There we go, I repositioned it a little bit. So now the blower fan moves freely. So with that moving freely, I'm going to go ahead and tighten it back up again. Okay. Pull this motor out a little bit more. And now we're nice and free. I'm going to go ahead and tighten this again. Okay, that's nice and tight. The last thing I need to do with this is tighten the set screw. So let's get this nice and centered inside the cage. Okay, still moving nice and freely. We're gonna go ahead to the other side, and now we're gonna tighten up the set screw. Make sure the set screw is still on the flat part of the shaft. And tighten it out. Make it nice and tight. Make sure everything is still free flowing, which it is in this case. When you put it back in, there's a track on the inside of the machine that catches these edges right here. So all you have to do is line it up to the track. And once you get on the track, it'll go in very nicely. Go ahead and reinstall them. Let's take a look at our camera and look at how these wires were installed and go ahead and reinstall them. Then the next thing is we're going to go back to our main breaker and turn that on. And if your unit has a breaker here, we'll turn that one on as well. And then once this is all done, let's go ahead and test this to make sure it functions. Our thermostat here, which for demonstration purposes is very close, let's go ahead and turn this into air conditioning. And as you see, the fan motor is turned back on. Everything is working properly. Let's go ahead and reinstall the door. And there you go, all set.